think about that, like identity comes so into play with all of this. It's so important to know who we are, who we're not. And so, fam, I'd love to hear just, your take on why it's so important to think about identity as we think about self-awareness, others' awareness.
Yeah, no
How
doubt.
does that help?
I appreciate you. So I'm going to go hard in the paint because this is what I do. So it's your spiritual identity that is the foundation for everything else. It is your spiritual identity that is the foundation for everything else. Now, for us, those are the four of us who rock with Jesus. We follow Jesus. He's got our heart. We've got his. That's what it is for us. If you don't follow Jesus, you should start following him. If you follow Jesus, follow him some more, right? Go deeper with him. Just a closer walk with thee, as the old spiritual says. Just a closer walk with thee. Yeah, listen, y'all, we about to sing on this podcast, do you?
Now it's in my head.
So check it. So it's your identity in God that comes before any role or any title. Here's an example. I'm G's husband. I'm Eric and Christian's dad. I'm a son to my mother. I'm a brother to my sisters and brothers. I'm an uncle to my nieces and nephews. I'm a business owner, entrepreneur, speaker, all these other things, right? But so what? So what? That's great. Those are my titles, but those things don't define me. They're a part of me, okay? They don't make me who I am. They help me to be those things. It's my identity in Christ that helps shape who I am and who you are. And so sometimes we think from that faith aspect that, man, I got to go to work, but I can't take my faith to work. And thinking about what you said about being your authentic self and keeping it real with that, why can't you take your faith to work?
Yeah.
It's who you are, right? So if you're not doing that, you're not being true to who you really are. I can hear Donnie McClurkin. You got to be true to who you are. Take that faith aspect of who you are to work because it's you. And if you live long enough, like the four of us have, it's going to show up anyway.
Yep.
It's going to show up. It's going to show out. It's going to come out of your mouth. I remember when I first got started in business and I was just like, man, well, I don't know. I love Jesus, but I don't know if they want Jesus in this place that I'm going. So I would kind of leave little tidbits like, yeah, I would say little things here.
Bless you.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, I'll be praying for you, right? Meanwhile, I got a whole prophetic word in my head that I'm like, ooh, Jesus, like, tell him this. I'm like, I can't tell him that, Jesus. I got to get the check first. Let me get paid first. Then I might be able to tell him some of this prophetical type stuff.
Prophetical.
Right? Prophetical. You like that? It's a good word. I made it up. All words are made up according to Thor. So anyway, as we think about that, taking that into your workplace and into your everyday life, realizing that that's the foundation. It's your foundation. So you can't leave that at the door or at home or in the car or as shout out to William Griffin, a.k.a. Rakim, save it, put it in your pocket for later. You don't want to do that. You got to take that with you everywhere you go. And as we sit here celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday today, it makes me think about him. And he's one of my heroes, and I know he's a hero for all of you as well. And I think about the things that he faced and the things that some of us, all four of us in different ways, still face and see other people face.
Yep.
And then I think about whether or not his faith shielded him from the things that he came up against. And the answer is no. Okay? Just because you walking with Jesus, you rock with Jesus, that does not mean that you're shielded from whether it's racism or bias or navigating hostile environments. It's the opposite. It's what anchors you. Come on, somebody. I feel a preach coming on, but it ain't going to be me. It's what anchors you. It's what anchors us. That's what your spiritual identity does for you. And so the question isn't, will I face this? The real question is, how do you show up when difficulty arises?
Yeah.
How do you show up when difficulty arises?
Yeah.
See, it's that identity, that spiritual identity. It gives you an anchor when the top is caving in and the bottom is dropping out. It grounds you. It says, okay, this is who you are. This is who you are. It helps you to acknowledge pain and also operate from purpose.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It helps you to acknowledge. It helps you to acknowledge pain and operate from purpose.
Good.
Yeah.
And so as we start to move forward and we press on like Lee Nails here in this thing, yeah, come on, you know it was coming. It's one of my favorite ones from way back when.
Every day.
So, yeah, I'm holding back.
I know.
I'm holding,
I know.
This whole time, I didn't Michael Jackson, Prince, Sam Cooke, James Brown, Lead Belly. I've been holding
That's high
back.
self-awareness right
One
there.
time.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll record it at home one day.
Thank you. So when we're talking about leading whole, we're not just talking about skills or strategies. We're talking about identity and who you are informing how you lead. And so the next piece we're going to talk about is community and surviving and thriving. All right?
This is making me think about something. I want to y'all walk with me just for a second.
Yeah, get it, brother.
I am, as we're talking about self-awareness and how we need to show up in this connection to our spiritual formation and development and how important that is, and really it's the basis, it's the grounding. There's a lot going on in the world, right?
No doubt.
And I'm actually glad you reminded us again that, today as we're recording, for those who are listening, this is MLK's birthday. And it's making me think a lot about all the things that are happening around the world that people have fought for, people have worked hard to build and to make it safe for people to survive, to thrive. And it's like we're being faced again yet with so many of the things that should have been that have passed, right? In the new year, like there's real world issues happening. There are things happening locally on the state level, around the world. Policies are shifting. Tensions are high everywhere. And it's been, it seems like it's been for a long time. And so sometimes in these things I'm thinking about right now, like you can almost lose yourself in everything that's happening, not sure how to respond. It was funny. I just had a situation just happen just a couple days ago, and an individual was not paying attention, ran into the back of my vehicle, and then I had to apologize to him to get him to calm down, to realize he made the mistake. I feel like we're always on an apology tour and trying to keep tensions down. But I'm gonna be real, because I practice self-awareness and I work on my growth. Okay,
I wish y'all
let
could
me
see
be
his face.
clear. The reason why I was able to do that is I'm in a different place, a different space. I was paying attention to others that was out in the parking lot at Myers as this situation is, and people were getting concerned. People were grabbing their kids because this guy is getting irate, and how calm I had to be. I was proud of myself. But back in the day, that would have went a little different.
Well.
And I'd have been like, oh, well. I
You're
did
right.
what I did. Say what I said, right?
Oh, well.
But I am glad that I have done the shifting that I need to do, because that is a part of and then think about the community. We were talking about the surviving and thriving, thinking about the community. There were people there who also all of a sudden, because of the loudness, I saw some kids' faces. I saw some elderly people like, oh, what's going to happen? Because so much has already went on. And I could have added to that. He would have started it, but I definitely would have ended it. But the thing that I'm thinking about is that, or a thought that I had, I want to make sure, I wrote this down. I thought this was going to go somewhere else. I'm just glad it came out of this conversation now. But the thought that I was having was, how do we actually survive? I'm actually asking us this question. How do we actually survive and thrive, build and grow in this season, right? The things that are going on now, but not as isolated individuals, because people are starting to pull away, pull back. Not lean in. And this is the time I feel like we should. But as people practicing wellness and awareness of ourselves in a community. So in short, like, how do we do the thing? How do we actually survive? How do we actually thrive? How do we come together as a community? And I would love to hear each of your perspectives. We all lead in different ways, but I do believe that we know what is important is you can't do anything without community. You just can't. So how would you guys address that? Actually, Nikki, you don't mind kicking us off with that?
Yeah, I think for me, speaking a little bit more personally than professionally, maybe both spaces, but I think the first thing is knowing that I can't do it by myself. Because listen, I grew up hyper independent. People on the table would say I'm still that way. I am. But, I grew up where I couldn't need other people. right? So we talk about not operating from the wounded place. It's like being able to say, like, I need somebody either to sit with me
Right.
or to hear me
Yeah.
or to walk with me. You don't have to say a word. Or I need somebody to punch this punching bag with me, whatever the thing is. But being able to actually say, I need, and then whatever it is that I need, helps me purely survive. To be able to say, I need, the other last week I told Gina, I was like, I just need to see your face for a second. I need to see my sister and just like co-regulate. Like I just need a second, or I need, whether it's prayer time or whatever it is, or I need some ice cream today. Like that's what today is. Whatever the thing is that I need, for me, that's what helps me survive is admitting that I can't survive by myself.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, my brain went so many different places. You had said, Kevin, like in a season like this that we find ourselves in around the world, that we might have the desire or lean into the desire to like isolate, right? That's our coping mechanism. That's our safe space, right? So I think, I guess it's still operating from like a self-awareness lens of, Nikki said, I got a name that I need people. I think it's also like, I also think we're going to see people make communities around particular things. Because for whatever reason, when you said that, I immediately thought of, because I think I want to be in this clique. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm confessing it right now. There's a new growing clique of families who have bought household phone lines. That's all I have to say.
Wow.
And their kids, so they're refusing to let their kids, this is the first time my husband's hearing this. So they refuse to let their kids have cell phones. So they said, you can use the house phone to call your friend, because they want their kids to have community, but they don't want them on a device. And so the reason why I'm using that as an example for whatever, the Lord obviously dropped that in my spirit. I think what we're going to find is that the more that there's things that tear us apart, people are going to find things to cling to around an idea or a principle or an experience, and then in turn create community. What we have to be careful of is that community safe, and is that community healthy? Because we're going to be grabbing at things like if you're listening to this and not watching us on YouTube, we're in a very beautiful space that has a wonderful mural, and like we'll see like things like people are just going to be like, I only talk to people that have murals in their office. Like, what are you doing? That don't even make sense. Right?
That's helpful.
Like, so it's going to be extreme. It's going to be like, I think we're going to see people isolate, but I think we'll see people isolate together around issues or principles.
Yeah, that's interesting.
What we need, though, is to make sure that those spaces are safe and healthy for us and for those that we are in relationship with. So, yeah, I think that's I don't know. Yeah, the house phone. Came to my brain when you said that.
Wild.
Yeah.
That cord was long too, baby. I could have walked around the block like 10 times at my grandma's house. I'm just saying.
Well, that's the thing. Is like in the videos I've seen, people have like the phones with that long house cords, not like the what's the phones that you had that didn't have the cords? The cordless phones. Like it wasn't those. They were like, you still gonna use the phone in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are not going to your bedroom with the phone.
Yep.
Wow.
I was like, so,
Wow.
Interesting.
Community, bruh.
Community. Refresh me on your question, and then
What do
let
you
me
think
know.
we need to do in this season when it comes to really thinking about not ended up isolated, but making sure we lean into community with everything that's going on?
Oh, you gotta fight the urge. You have to resist the urge to say, you know what, it sucks out here. It's whack. I'm gonna go ahead and keep to myself, and pull up into my garage and close the door, and that's it. Or pull into my parking space at my condo, apartment, wherever you live, and then that's it. Because it's wild out there. It's crazy out there. There are things that are hurtful out there, and I don't want to get hurt, so I'm gonna stay in here.
yep.
I don't want my family to get hurt, so I'm gonna make sure my family stays in here. When in truth, what really needs to happen is we need to step out into that, because we need to be a part of the hurt. And this is what I mean when I say that. We, as followers of Jesus, we don't have the answers, but we have someone who is the answer. And he gives us the tools to then provide to those who are hurting and in these places and what's going on around this city, this state, this country, and yes, this world, to help give people the tools to say, listen, it doesn't have to be that way. There is a better way. I think from my own self, not wanting to be a part of a community, as I got saved when I was 9, ain't really start rocking with Jesus full on until I was 40. I mean, that's real. Y'all know that. Where I was like, boom, whatever you want to do with my life, I'm in. I'm tired of doing it my way. Shout out to Frank Sinatra and Usher. I'm tired of doing it my way.
Both of them.
Whatever. Yeah, no doubt. All in the same breath.
The connection is wild.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Respect.
These are not written down.
No.
I just
Never.
want everybody to
Never.
know. This is how I live.
Copywritten, so don't copy me. Shout out to Missy Elliott. I'm
See?
tired of doing it my way. So, Lord, I want to do it your way. And for me, that meant showing up in a small group.
Yeah.
But because for years, I was like, I ain't going to this group with these strange men telling these cats my business. I'm going to do that for.
Around a fire.
Yeah, it's just, around, right? For real. In the cold, no less. Like, come out here and
Ooh, it was outside?
let's lay on the ground and talk about Jesus. Let's not. Let's be in a warm place.
Yep.
We can have a fireplace in a 4-walled building.
We kid, friends. We
and
kid.
talk about, no, I'm serious. and talk about Jesus. You kid, I'm for real. I'm really the real deal Holyfield right now. Anyway, showing up though, realizing that I needed community, and I needed the community. I needed the community more than the community needed me. All right, I needed that, and so to show up and tell my business and tell some things on night one, and they looking at me like, this fool crazy. Like he said, what? And part of it had to do with her. And they're like, sure, buddy. But then to see it play out, for them to see it play out, and I'm still cool with some of these brothers to this day. They were like, listen, man, yeah, we thought it was wild what you were saying, and you can leave your job and marry this woman you ain't never met and all this other stuff. And to see it play out, man, that's incredible faith. I'm like, yeah, you ain't lying. Because I ain't see some of it. So it's knowing that, to bring it back, and I'm going to toss it back to you, bro, or either that or I'm going to keep going with the section if it is mine. It's knowing the value of community, and knowing that isolating ourselves from the trouble of the world, shout out to Mahalia Jackson, knowing that if we do that, we're going to cause more trouble.
Yeah. Yep.
Because we're locking ourselves away. We're cutting ourselves off. And let me say this. People need what we have, especially right now. Come on, somebody. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. People need what you have. Listening to us, watching us, they need what you have. Even if it's just a kind word.
Yeah.
Just to walk with them, literally walk with them, to sit with them. I think about some of the things that we've done recently at our church. It's like, just to show love, to let people know that they're not by themselves. And that's what we need, more of that community right now.
Yeah.